What's going on, y'all? It's Vonnie here with Supreme Z Mobile Detailing. It is our first official YouTube video, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it's my first official YouTube video. Today, our video is about we are at Home Depot. We're going to start a mobile detailing business with a budget of $600, baby. Follow me. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. The funny thing about this is I used to work here. But the story was I got fired for being 1 minute late, and it's crazy. And it's the fact that I'm being back here to show y'all how to start a mobile detailing business with $600. I got y'all, man. I'm gonna do it for y'all. Let's go, baby. All right, y'all, so we're about to go on aisle 47. Pressure washers. So this is the most important thing. When I started, I didn't start with the pressure washer, but I started with a garden hose. So, you know, you can get a pressure washer, it's right here. So you start off with the $99 one, so that's already $100 out of the gate. That's a perfect PSI, 1800 Ryobi PSI. So, you know, you pretty much can get that one. So yeah, let's go, let's go. Depending on how the pressure washer is set up, you want to get a quick connect. It's very important as well. Let me see if I can find it. So you want to get this quick connect right here. You basically screw it onto the pressure washer, and 9 times out of 10, some of the hoses have a female side, I believe it is, and you can just clip it on there. So, you know, get this too. This is $9.97. So we're at 110 bucks basically. All right, y'all, so we're over here by the generators. You could get a generator too, but obviously it's $579, not in our budget. But, you know, typically starting off, you're not gonna start off with a generator. You're gonna start off using people's powers and people's water and stuff like that. So yeah, let's go. Now we're gonna go to the cleaning aisle, which is one of the most important things. So we're gonna get a couple of sprayers for $4. So I would just start off with 5. You can start off with 5 sprayers for $4.98. So you do the math. 5 times 5 is $25. Yeah, $25. So it'll be $25 for 5. I'll just grab that. Second, you definitely want to get you a couple of glass cleaners. I'll start off with 5 glass cleaners. So 5 of these, you'd be pretty much at 16 bucks, 17 bucks. So we'll just say 17 bucks, $17.50 to be on the right side. You definitely want to get you a pump sprayer. These are, doesn't say a price on here. I'm not sure what the pricing is for these. Doesn't say a price. Definitely get you one of these. We'll figure out what the price is on this. All right, y'all, so I just found out 1 gallon is $12.47. So I would get 2 of these for $12.47. I'll do the math. Let's go. Oh, yeah, this stuff is right here. Now, we're gonna go on to the chemicals that actually matters. So what I would usually go with is Simple Green. I do like Simple Green. I did start off with this. Pretty much you could do whatever you want with this. Obviously you need to learn dilution ratios and stuff like that. Purple Power is a good degreaser to start out with. That's $12.98. This is $10.98. I'll do the math on that. So now we're in a section where the microfiber towels are at. Me personally, I like the 48 pack ones. So I would grab 2 of these, so it'd be at $40. So $18.98, $19, so really $39, $40. I would grab 2 of these. You also need nitrile gloves. So typically what I started off with was the 50 count. That's really all you ever need is the 50 count. You can grab 2 of these if you want to. I just started with 1, but you can grab 2 if you want to. So extra $10. So you also want to get the drill brush set. This is very, very important when you're dealing with nasty carpets and stuff like that. When you're dealing with seat shampoos, when you want to agitate stuff, this is very important to get. So get this. This is $12.97. So get that. It's so crazy because, like I said, I used to work here and I was working in the garden department, and they put me in an aisle full of pressure washers, and I immediately had the thought of wanting to, do something that was regarding pressure washing. But then I got the confirmation through a detailing commercial, and then from there it was up. I already started. Personally, what I started with was $445. But because of inflation, because of prices going up, and literally I started my business in 2022, I know it's not gonna be $445. So today, I give you some leeway, $600. Let's go, baby. That's what it is. All right, y'all, so you definitely wanna get these 5 gallons buckets. It's very important. I would get 2 or 3 of these at $3.98, $4 a piece. So 12 bucks. All right, y'all, so we're in the electrical aisle. So definitely get these. These are very important. You can connect things, I'm tongue-tied. You can connect different things simultaneously with these. So I would get them because they're dirt cheap. It's $3.98. Or if you wanna go big and you wanna connect multiple things at once, then you can go with any one of these. Me personally, I started with this. So I'll get this, baby, $3.98. Let's go. And then you definitely want to get an extension cord. You can get one. That's why you have the other adapter that has 3 of them, so you can connect things simultaneously versus going ahead and getting 2 or 3 of these. So you really only need one. Let's go, baby. You are also gonna need a 50-foot garden hose. This one is $24.98. So really you only need one. If you're starting out, you're gonna connect other people's water and stuff like that. Unless you have a water tank and stuff like that, and you have that kind of equipment, then you might not need this. You might just need the 5-foot one, the Flexzilla hoses or whatever you call those. But yeah, you're gonna need this because you're gonna connect on other people's water and stuff like that. So yeah, all right. I gotta be honest with you guys. I used to think that, just because I had the most fanciest equipment, that made something. I bought this, and guess what? I never used it. I was pretty much better off using the small $99, pressure washer, because it was easier to carry, and it wasn't as big as this one. Literally, I bought it, and within a year it broke on me. So it is what it is. Not bashing y'all, Ryobi, but you just don't need this. So it is what it is. All right, yeah, come on, squad. Come on, squad. This is very important. Know what I'm saying? So, vacuums. This is very important. Damn. See, now these prices, I didn't grow up with these prices. In 2022, this was literally $69, but you could tell like prices done went up. It's now $109 for this 4-gallon portable wet dry vac. But it is what it is, baby. We got a detailing business to start. You understand me? So go ahead and get this $109 portable wet dry vac. You'll be all right. Then you definitely want to upgrade to this because the hose that comes with the vacuum is way too small. So you want to get this. It comes with the duster. It comes with the crevice tool. Oh, so X that out. You don't even need the crevice tool. It already has it. So you want to get this one, and then you want to get this extra tool right here. But get this hose because this hose is so much longer, and it's just so much easier to use and stuff like that versus that one. You got to drag the vacuum everywhere you go, and it's pretty annoying. So you don't need that. So grab this. All right, y'all. So we need a drill too. So this drill is $49, the Ryobi one. It comes with the battery. It's a 1.5 amp lithium, and it comes with the charger. So that's a good deal. Just get one of those or 2 of those, whatever you want to do. But I'll just get one. Because that's all I really need. So yeah, let's go. All right, y'all, we are now in the section where the ladders are. This is very important because when you're doing trucks and stuff like that, and RVs or any huge vehicle, you need a ladder. So typically I'll just go with this, the 3-step ones, or yeah, the 3-step ones, 5.5 feet. But typically what I started off with was the 3-step one. So I believe that one is $59, so we'll add that on there. Yeah, so we are already at $581. We need to tighten up the budget, you heard me? So Gorilla Ladder, let's go. All right, y'all. So I'm in the section where it would have car cleaners. Obviously, if you kind of look, says car cleaners. But unfortunately, I asked the person where are the car cleaners, and they said it's not here. So it ain't nothing I can do about that. But usually they would have some car cleaners somewhere around here and stuff like that. Pretty much find some soaps, find some tire shines, stuff like that. But since we didn't find it, since I didn't find it, we're just gonna exclude that out. But you know, that would be a part of the budget and stuff like that. So you already know what it is. It is what it is. Can't find it, can't find it. They don't have it here, they don't have it here. It is what it is. All right, y'all, let's go pull out. You
Probably
wouldn't have
not
them?
here in the tool aisle, no. The only thing that I'm pulling up on in the tool aisle would be like our rigid air compressors.
Okay.
Those are on the next aisle over.
Next aisle over? Okay, I'll go check them
That's
out.
for a variety of different compressors.
Okay, I'll check them out. Thank you. So y'all, we come to the next aisle over, and literally, there's nothing here. Where do you see compressors? You don't see them. It is what it is. All right, y'all. So pretty much didn't have the rest of the stuff that I needed, but it is what it is. We are still under budget, baby. 581.16. So that was the goal in the first place. So maybe it was ordained to happen, baby. So you already know what it is, man. Stay tuned. We got more YouTube videos coming up, baby. You already know what it is. I'm hyped for it. This was a long time coming, but you already know what it is. It's Vonnie here with Supreme Zemo with detailing. It's a Supreme thing.